Hey guys, so I'm back for another video. I am the vegan vlogger. I thought I'd do another video rather quickly whilst I'm throwing my tea together. This is the a bit of a meatball feast type thing going on. It's been in my slow cooker. I'm really impressed with it. Really cheap ingredients. I'm trying my damnedest to get my home shopping a lot cheaper. I am finding with having to have the home shopping that my eyes are sort of wandering to the things that are more expensive than normal. You know, I'm buying in that just in case, you know, mentality. Because it's like from week to week, apart from like I've got a home shopping slot that's booked every week. But naturally you don't you don't shop at just one shop, do you? You know, there's some things that you can get from one shop you can't get from another. So it's trying to get the other bit to back up my shopping. So it's a bit of a panic stage for me at the minute. You know, Asda is my regular weekly delivery slot. And then it's trying to muddle through with either a Sainsbury's shop or a Tesco shop. And I'm trying my damnedest. So it's like I've got Sainsbury's booked for the next couple of weeks with Asda. And then I've managed to get a couple of Tesco slots because there's some of the things that I get from Tesco's that aren't sold anywhere else. And it's like the same with Asda and Sainsbury's. So I'm sort of trying to sort of aim for about a £40 shop in each shop. And that's difficult when you're a vegan and you've got a son that's a carnist, you know, that likes his meat stuff. I hate seeing all the chicken and you know, the beef and all that kind of things, and the big milk pot cartons and stuff. I hate it, absolutely hate it. And I do keep trying with him, you know, all the time, talking about the dairy industry and the egg industry and what goes on here and what goes on there. It's difficult. It's really, really difficult because he's doing a course with sports and fitness, so it's like they're being taught about nutrition and you need this and you need that. So it's like having an argument with somebody, and it's the education side of things, so it makes it very, very hard at the moment. But I do keep trying, and at the moment it's like the eyeball rolls when I do talk about things, and I do show him stuff as well. It's like I've shown him baby calves that were being sent to slaughter at a slaughterhouse in Birmingham, because I follow this vigil group. And my God, I was sobbing at the footage of this vigil that was going on. Pack of Meats, it's called. And the slaughtermen there are absolutely vile. They're vile to those that go to the vigils. They really are not nice people. And, you know, seeing the footage of these little calves that were like very wobbly still on their feet, and they were looking at the slaughterman's fingers as they were being taken off the truck and thinking they were mum's orders. I was sobbing at the footage, and I showed it my son, and it was like he could see me sobbing. And I know that he's very into his animals like I am, you know, with my cats, and he loves the cats too. And I know he's the same as me, but it's just trying to break through and make that connection and, you know, sort of, yeah, tap in. And it's really difficult. So, but I keep trying, and people keep saying to me, just keep trying. That's all you can do. And hopefully one day he will come round to it in his own way. I do share an awful lot of stuff on Facebook, and he's on my Facebook, and so he sees all my feed. And, you know, I do think it does make an impact, because there's stuff that last week that got thrown away. I mean, it was a lot of meat, a lot of meat. That second fridge that I've got out in the utility, can't even speak, in my utility room, it absolutely honked when I opened the door. It smelled like a dead body was in there, and some pork's chops that were at the bottom of the fridge, because I've got a section that's there for me in the middle, and he has the top shelf and the bottom shelves. And this pork slices that were there were just going black. They were disgusting. Oh, the smell was just horrific, and I did feel sick, and I'm really sorry to the you know, as it were being put in the bin outside. Vile. But anyway, my batteries decided to kill the flash, so you're going to see my food not quite in as it's an attractive state as it is now. But yeah, this is a meatball thing. I'll show you what I've used to make this. So I'm hoping that, you know, I can sort of encourage people to go vegan and eat super cheaply. You know, you can be as expensive as you want, and you can be as cheap as you want as well. So yeah, let's go over here. Try not to go too fast. Terrible with this chair, I tell you. Right, okay. So there's my slow cooker that's still on because I've got some of it left. And then there was a few meaty balls that were in the packet. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to cook this up and I'm going to just leave it a few more minutes longer, just so those few meatballs are having a bit of heat in there. And then I'm going to plate it up for tomorrow. So my dinner tomorrow is already sorted out, if you like. There's plenty in there. I know you can't really see much, but hey. So yeah, so what have I used? Right, these are the meatballs that I've used. Plant meatballs from Vivera. These are absolutely gorgeous. I have tried one and they are lovely. Really, really tasty. The thing with vegan food is you don't need to cook it very long because, you know, there's nothing to harm you. It's all, you know, it's made from plants. It's nice, easy, quick to do. So anyway, that's these. You can find them Asda, Tesco's, I think, and Sainsbury's do the range. They sort of have a varied selection, so you might find they do it in one store but not another. But these are great. You know, they soon cook up. Yeah, for a source of vitamin B12 and iron, high in protein. So that's that. I don't need that now. And then we've got the nutritional yeast, also known as noosh. I just tipped a load of that in before I plated up, just to give the sauce a bit of vavavoom. It's this is something as well that you can buy from most supermarkets. Just check it's the vegan one. It's absolutely fabulous. You can put it in so many things. It's full of all sorts of good stuff in there as well. You know, so it's just fantastic. And then it's like full of high in B12, high in zinc, high in folic acid, high in fibre, high in protein. You can use it in soup, cereals, smoothies. It's ready to eat. So you could eat it basically from the tin if you so wished. Yeah, it says deliciously dissolved in water, milk, fruit, salad, juices, sprinkled on soups, stews, casseroles, salads and breakfast cereals to enhance the flavour. It's all right. I just bung it in every now and again when I just fancy pimping it up a bit. So that's that. The red onion I got from Tesco's. This you can shove in the freezer. Just great. I've portioned it up into little freezer bags now, so I can just grab some out when I want it. I think that's like £1. Your nutritional yeast is about £3 something, but it lasts ages. So tagliatelle pasta, this is from Sainsbury's, absolutely fantastic. Not much at all for this big bag, so, and you don't need loads of it. I certainly am not a huge pasta fan, so I usually do courgette, spiralised courgette, so and that's just super healthy because it's just a vegetable. But the dried pastas, a lot of them are vegan, so check them out, but also check the ingredients as well, because some of them do contain egg, but great. And then the sauce that I've used is this from Sainsbury's, I think it's Pence. It wasn't very much at all. It's like their cheap budget brand. Hubbard's Food Store pasta sauce. I just thought, you know what? I bought it one day just as to see what it's like. I think something like, is it 22p, something like that? It's not much at all, and it's really good. It's just as good as any of the all big leading brands. You could add some herbs and spices in there if you wanted to. It's great as a just as a bulker, you know, to start you off. If you like me, you're not really into cooking and you just want something quick and easy. Just I put this on high, and about an hour or so it's ready. Again, cheap ingredients. This is from Tesco's. This is my favourite garlic bread. This is their Hearty Food Company, which is their cheap range, which used to be their version of Smart Price, whatever it is, value range. They've now put that it's vegan at the front. They never used to. I don't think. I'm sure I've not seen the vegan logo on there before, but I've always checked the ingredient because it was vegan by ingredient. And I think now that they're sort of trying to up how much they sell in vegan stuff at Tesco's, they've now put it on the front of the labelling, which is great. This is in the chilled. I think the frozen one is with milk. So, and it's like that with Asda as well. Their fresh one, some of them have got milk in. So just read your ingredients. Aldi do some vegan garlic breads as well. I know that their chilled super cheap one is vegan. But just flick it over on the back, because I'd hate to say, oh yeah, it's vegan, and actually it's not. But just keep an eye on your ingredients. This is the garlic bread, ready to come out the oven. As you can see, it's done to perfection. So yeah, I'm going to dish that up in a second. Yeah. And then what's left in the slow cooker there is going to end up in this bowl for tomorrow. As I said, I'm not a huge pasta fan. As you can see, it's not exactly bulging out with pasta. This is enough for me there. So I've got some Violife cheese in the fridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some of that on there, and I'm going to go and enjoy it. So guys, I'm going to love and leave. Thanks for watching. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. Yet again, another meal done from scratch. Good old me. Woohoo! Bye.